No. Opening up the game here. I'm gonna have to probably mess with the settings a little bit again. Because I was thinking of doing something a little different. Primarily being able to customize a unique adventurers. I'm debating if I want to have, what is it? Them able to die or not. I personally don't care, but I don't know if people would feel if they had a custom adventure that just dies instantly. So, I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I haven't streamed in like a month. I feel so bad. Actually, it's been 3 weeks to be accurate, but hey. What the heck do I know, man? I don't understand why this multi stuff doesn't work somewhere. I have to figure out how I can do it so I can see the messages pop up in my actual on screen. Oh, I didn't notice that the game opened already. Oh, not lag. Lag. Oh, shoot. Do I have to close browser? I have to close my browser really quick here. So at least keep my streak. Oh, whatever, it doesn't matter right now. Right. I'm thinking of doing a level cap. Not sure how people feel on that idea, but I think I'm gonna do it that way, so we don't over level people, and it will allow me to farm money and stuff, so I can make more custom adventures and stuff. For now, I'll allow permadeath. I'll just reload someone's adventure dies. If they don't die or something, I'll just do it that way. I'm gonna cheese it a little bit. Ah, that's good. I'm just gonna minus the damage and health for the enemies just slightly. Where it's not that far off from the actual just default. I'm gonna slightly easier, and I'm going to do the tutorial. I feel like I should do the tutorial. Let's see what we're at. I'm just planning through what I want to do with it, but I don't know, man. Let me switch screens now. Switch over to gameplay. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, wrong thing. That's my game. I don't want that showing. I want this one. Okay, everything's showing up just fine. Should be good now. We should be good now. We should be good now. Okay. I should just be safe. Should I close the fucking one thing? Goddamn it! Just be safe. I might close Discord. I'm just gonna skip this dialogue because it doesn't matter too terribly much. So we can just get into it. That. No, we're just gonna go with Kenny. Score. That's the funny part. They don't know what the Guildmaster really looks like. I think that's funny. Okay, what traits do they even have? Fast learner, scared of fire, and healthy bot. Those are decent. Organized, rational, bright. That's really good. Organized. Those are pretty decent too. Now, it's not like it's gonna matter too terribly much because we're not gonna keep doing most of these for the run because I'm gonna try and do custom adventures, but I'll probably just keep them around and instead of like disposing of them because they can help farm gold when the main adventurers aren't on. Probably do something like that. Let's talk about battle speed. I'm actually gonna do it. Wait, actually, I wanna. Use Thunderwall. Go there. I'm gonna do my best to try and actually play this out because I usually just put it on auto because I get lazy and I don't wanna do it myself. Fuck. Here I'll actually play through it. Can't remember. Do I still have a points thing for the Adventure Guild? I think I should. Kinda do, because I think... No, I don't. Oh, I do. I had the rework and adventurer, which if you use that one, that will also count for customizing your very own. Personally, what I'm probably going to end up doing is I'll probably just guarantee a custom one for my mods, just cause, and then I'll make a unique one that works kind of for me and just chat overall, and we'll try to make that one like a main character thing. I don't know if I'll actually fully do that or not, but that's most likely what's gonna happen. Just so that no one feels left out if there's not enough points or whatever. Or I don't have enough room to make a specific adventurer person or recruit someone that a person can change. Alright, we'll just use the shovel for now. I'm just gonna skip the tutorial dialogue because it doesn't matter too terribly much. It's just telling you the basics of the game, and I know how to play because I've been playing almost 200 hours of this game on my own just for the fun of it. But my thing is, I have to figure out how the heck I'm gonna make custom things for Ryu tricks. Custom address for those two. So I don't know specifically what they would do. I have an idea of what they might like, but I'm not gonna say I know exactly what you two want. Damn it. Damn it. Ah. I'm gonna sell some of this custom stuff off, but just be safe with me. Also, camp really quick. I turn off the camp dialogue because that takes so long. But I can turn it back on if people want to see what the adventures say. For stream, I'll turn it back on, so I'm just gonna see what I have currently for it. For the most part, it doesn't change too much. The only thing I changed was the damage output and then a level cap and scouting. Doesn't all over the place. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Nailed it. First try. At least the personality of the survivors, I have an idea of what I want to do. Big Bleach fan, so I could probably do Knight or Warrior. Of the base classes. Basic classes, but I can English. For tricky. I feel like an assassin makes the most sense for that in that regard, but for now, what we're gonna do. You know, just cause I'm gonna do it like this. What was the tone I made? Fun. Light blue. Light blue eyes or was it brown eyes? Damn it. Now I feel like I have to look up a fucking picture of this character. Even though the character is a satyr, so it won't work the exact same. this game only allows you to basically make peoples. Let's see here. I could change the appearance later. If I remember right, it's kind of like a medium hair, like that, yeah. Brown. Some kind. I'm gonna use some. People can make custom biographies if they want to. For now, this one I'm not going to. And then it was fast learner. Talented is better, but fast learner allows me to increase some of the traits. And talented is only good if you actually scout them from like the regular tavern, because they have 2 guaranteed traits. But if you do it custom, you will not get that at all. Roll 4. Willpower. Here. I'll do that. And for now, from another one, do that. But we won't have enough money to finish this. Well, normally, I learned this the hard way. I do it this way. Sell the ring. That. One, two. Get through some of the dialect here. I'm gonna skip through the dialect right now just so we can get started going, and then from now on I will read. I can start reading the dialogue. I just wanted to get started. Okay, offers the most money. Let's do this one first. There are unique traits that you can get on maps and story quests. And there are unique NPCs that can be recruited that offer unique skill trees. And those are the only ones I care about keeping. Simply because they're relevant to like the whole game. And they can be multi-use to a degree. Okay, that literally just spawned out of nowhere. No, thank you. I don't feel like fighting. I do not have much on me, so I will refuse to help at the moment. Normally I do accept helping them, but right now, just cause I might join Lockdown Protocol later. But I know they said they were going to do that at like 5. But I know there were a lot of people who wanted to play that, so... Realistically, I'm probably not going to join unless there's a room in it, but... I'll have to worry about all that later. Right now, let's just focus on this game. Sorry that I'm yabbering so much. Hey, Guildmaster. Congratulations on your first successful quest. This was the least of all outcomes. It would have been too much for even yourself if the first quest we accepted ended in a failure. I hope I don't have to hold protocol with you after every quest we do. Alright guys, let's try to get along. No, we came because we wanted to show you the last 2 places in the guild. As you already know, most of our resources are collected by our adventurers on their quest. We use these resources to make our own equipment. Fortunately, our former alchemist has left us, so we now lost the ability to make potions. Luckily, our blacksmith is still with us. Let's give him a visit and see if we have enough resources to make use of. Barrett, are you here? We want to introduce you to somebody. I'm here. I tell you not to sneak up on people like that? I wasn't. I stood here when you came in. Hello, Barrett. Hello, Fiona. Barrett, this is a new guildmaster. How about you introduce yourself? My name is Barrett. I'm a blacksmith. Nice to meet you. I'm Kim. Barrett isn't much of a talker, so you have to excuse him when he just goes silent. But he's an excellent blacksmith who has been providing our adventurers with equipment for years now. Whenever we have enough materials, considering letting Barrett craft new equipment for our adventurers. Most efficient way of boosting an adventurer's combat capabilities. Bleh, I can English sometimes. Do you have anything to add, Barrett? No. You're the salt of the earth, Barrett. This place I want you to visit is maybe the most important one in the entire Adventurer Guild. I'm saying that just because it's my workplace. Jeez, would it hurt you to try to be more sociable? Yes, it would. Don't you know I'm dead inside? Here's my domain. This is a training ground where we vet all of our skills and knowledge. Are you the only teacher here? No, of course not. Adventure parties need to have many different roles. I might be good with a sword, but I'm lousy with other weapons. For that, we have other instructors. We used to have dozens of instructors with different skill sets to teach, but unfortunately most of the guild since its decline. I hope that we might gather new instructors again after our reputation improves. But those who stayed with us are exceptionally talented people. Currently, they don't seem to be here, but you should talk to them when you see them. They're good people. I do not doubt it. Fran always had an eye for good people. Well, there is one exception. Talking about yourself? Seriously, guys, don't you say you haven't seen each other for 10 years? Can anyone still hold that so much hostility after that long of a time? It's easy. If it's her. At least I'll know who's responsible if either of you end up dead. Hey, wait a minute. What's that supposed to be? Our Avengers are depressed. Oh, the horror. Whatever shall we do? Kill him. Kidding. Kidding. I'm kidding. Mostly. This one doesn't matter too much. I'll just leave. This one is necessary. Oh shoot, I was supposed to be reading. Consider just letting this day end so that our adventurers can recover a bit. Adventurers will thank you, Guildmaster. So, Where has the swamp hag disappeared to? Referring to Viola, she has already left. She was actually the one who told me to give you that advice in her stead. She said that she hit her mental limit with you for today. Would it bother you to deliver my remarks so she doesn't get the last word? It would bother me greatly, Guildmaster, very much so. Come on! How come she gets the last word? That's not fair. I don't care. I don't get paid enough for this. Okay. Apparently another group of travelers has encountered her. So after 2 weeks, it's still happening. I guess I have no choice but to tell Kim about it. Tell me about what? Just when I mentioned you, it's like speaking of the devil. But now that you're here, you should know that there have been a few incidents close to the guild. What kind of incidents? Lately, some of the travelers who visited the tavern have been talking about seeing a strange girl in the nearby forest. Story always goes like this. They hear a maniacal laughter in the forest. Those who are brave enough will then start to look for the swords. Then they find the swords. It would always turn out to be a girl with blue hair. But when they try to approach the girl, they would always pass out for some mysterious reason. Kind of like a ghost story. Oh gods, please don't let it be a ghost of a little girl. That would be too depressing. Well, whatever it is, until now all travelers have regained their consciousness on the road and were unharmed, so it might be harmless. So it might be a good idea to send some adventurers to investigate it as an assignment. If you don't have any adventurers available, hire more in the tavern. It does sound like a good idea. Despite it coming from you. Okay. Send the custom one, and we'll send... Who has the least amount of injury? You. But the other ones that are injured. Are you kidding me? What the heck? God damn it. How often do I have to tell you? That's not how you shoot an arrow. I'm sorry, ma'am. Hold it like this. Now try it again. Yes. Oosh, the arrow missed the target by a mile. Are you trying to piss me off? Yikes, no ma'am. Do you like kittens? What? Said, do you like kittens? Yes, very much so. Maybe I just get a whole bunch of them, put them everywhere but the targets. Maybe that will motivate you to hit the damn target. No! Dear gods. Whoa there, I think that's enough training for today. How about we just call it a day and continue tomorrow? Yes, thank you, sir. Look at how fast you can run when it's not that run. Then have I told you? It would be better if you were just a little bit nicer to the adventurers. I think it was personally reasonable. Really? The whole kin thing was reasonable. Do you even hear yourself? You fucking... Oh, Guildmaster! Saw all that, huh? Pretty much. Don't think you two have met yet. Guildmaster, let me introduce you to Astrid, the archer instructor. Astrid, this is the new Guildmaster of the Adventurer Guild. Are you also here to tell me how to do my job? Normally I wouldn't, but I do think threatening to take kins as hostages goes a bit too far. Fine, I won't take kins as hostages. I would have never thought that something like that was even on the table. Kim, Viola. Wow, the moon turned cold all of a sudden. I heard the adventurers have found our ghost. They did. She is over there. Are you? I'm sorry, this is all I have, I swear. Take it and leave me, please. It's been like this ever since we got her here. I guess this is what happens when kids have to spend too much time with you. Instinctively realize that you're actually a child-eating witch. I bet it was your ugly mug that made her scarred for life. Don't bring my pretty face into this. You know as well as I do that I'm at least 8 out of 10. What the hell? Out of all all the people I know, I'm not 8 out of 10. I'm nicer to myself than I used to be, but I'm not that nice. Like pigs, perhaps. At least I'm not trying to hide my age behind makeup. What? Don't act like that. You're sure everyone knows about it. We take that back. Make me. Guys. Pig. Pig! Guys. What? Yikes. I just want to say that you're scaring the girl. Is she hiding under a table? Come on, kid. There's nothing to fear. Are you going to sell me off now? What? Of course not. But you're Avengers, are you not? Kid, what do you think Avengers are? A different word for bandits? We really have an imagined problem. An image problem with it. I don't know what you've heard about us, but we don't do any. We won't do anything to you. Really? Really? So, Avengers aren't bad guys? Well, if you disregard this person here among us, you stay out of this. Well, it's true that Avengers are a rough bunch of people, but most rumors about them are greatly exaggerated. They aren't highwaymen, so there is nothing to be afraid of. That's a relief. I really thought I was in hot water this time. I'm really sorry about my behavior. My mother used to warn me about adventurers. She would always tell me that how adventurers would keep trespassing into our house and take things that aren't theirs, or how they would always respond with violence to everything. I guess those stories weren't true after all. Well, that's not burst bubble. Anyway, the reason our adventurers brought you here was that someone has been causing a disturbance very close to the Adventurer Guild. I guess that was you, right? Sorry, I didn't want to cause commotion. But I was scared of bandits, so whenever someone approached me, I put them to sleep with one of my potions. Potions? Now I look at you, are you by chance an alchemist? My fucking water. Ugh, I'm going to be harsh. I'm talking so much. I was singing low on my walk, and now I lost my voice. Okay. That's right. Emily is the name, and potion making is my game. From a family that has been producing respectable alchemists for centuries now. Or at least that's what my parents always said. I see. Then I have only one question left. What were you doing all along in the nearby woods? From what I heard, you've been roaming there for weeks now. Truth is, I'm searching for something that I believe is hidden somewhere here. And what would that be? It's a rare plant, something I've been looking for a very long time now. Been wondering the words for just to find a plant. Don't you know how dangerous the forest here is? Especially when you're going alone. I know, but I still need to search for it. Then how about you try to look for it from here? Be safer than just wandering around the forest on your own, and if you want to look for that plant, we can at least have some adventurers escort you to keep you safe. But really, I don't have that much money to pay for lodging and protection. Then why don't you work for us instead? Didn't you say yourself that you're an alchemist? As it happens, we do need an alchemist, and you also have a building you can move into. What's this? You can be nice to somebody? As long as somebody isn't you, I can be an angel. So how about it? If you want, you can stay with us, and we help you with your search. In exchange, you work for us as an alchemist and make some potions for our adventurers. What do you say? Well, of course, I was set. Thank you very much. Alright, welcome to the Adventurers Guild, Emily. Thank you all, I really appreciate it. Oh, Guildmaster. Hello, Emily, I was just wondering how you're fitting in. Everything is great here. This place is much bigger than the workstations I've usually worked with, and there are a lot of ingredients here. I can't wait to try it out. And best of all, I can finally sleep on a bed again. You don't exactly like an adventurous type. Have you really been living in the last few weeks on your own in the forest? Well, not as bad as you might think. Fully capable of surviving on my own in the wilderness. After all, I'm an alchemist, and there is a potion for every situation. If there was any danger, I could easily use one of my potions to get away. If I got sick, I could use a potion to nurse myself back to health. If I was hungry or thirsty, I could drink a potion. If I couldn't sleep because the ground was too hard, I could drink a potion to put myself to sleep. I even have a laughing potion when I fell down. I guess that explains the maniacal laughter people have been reporting. Thanks again, Guildmaster, for offering me a place to stay and helping me in my search. We both benefit from this arrangement. I'm curious how good your potion-making skills really are. How about I show it to you? Let's make some potions. For now, I'm going to decline. Raise the entry. Because it's a leather and some stone. Level up everything. The next quest requires them to be a max level 3. Quest, but let's see what the event is. A cowering way. Oh my lord, dude. Leave me alone, please, I don't want to be touched. Yeah. Oh, what's this one? Oh, okay. Dang it. No. Perfect. That should be a little more helpful here. Bum, 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 bum. I don't think we have enough to make a new adventure yet, because we need at least 2,000 per new adventure list. So what's a specific choice? Okay. Viola, I have a specific quest I'd like you to see. Is that so? You could have just put it on the pile with the other quests. I was worried you might overlook it, because the rewards for it isn't much. It's from an old couple who can't afford much. What's the quest about? They're missing their son. Their son has recently decided to become an adventurer, one that isn't affiliated with the Adventurer Guild. They said that they lost contact with him after he accepted his first quest. That doesn't bode well. They're asking us to find him. They're clinging to the hope he is still alive. I'll think about it. Think. Sure. Some kind of curse. I know I'm always saying you're a witch, but that was just to insult you. I have to think of something else now? Shut up! I was trying to thank you. What? I'm out of here. I wonder why she's invested enough in this that she tries to do the unthinkable. Hey, Guildmaster. Oh, Vulcan. Is something the matter? You seem excited. I am, because I have someone special here who wanted to meet you. Are you the Guildmaster? I am. Who's asking? My name is Saren. Don't be so modest for your introduction. You're Saren the Monster Slayer. The Scourge Beast, defender of the people. Is he famous? Don't tell me you've never heard of him. He's like a folk hero. For years, this man has been wandering the lands, killing the most dangerous of monsters. Thanks to him, many villages have become much safer, and he never asked for a reward for it. He's also very famous for his skills with the spear. They say his skill with the spear is unmatched by anyone in the world. Just Saren is fine. I'm nothing special. That's why I need the Adventurer Guild's help. What do you need help with? Have you ever heard of the Thunder Fang? I have. If I remember correctly, it's an unusual wolf with quite the notoriety. Or it's capable of using lightning magic. That it has been responsible for the destruction of several villages in the past. You're correct. I've been hunting that monster for years now. It is the sole reason why I became a monster slayer. I once managed to confront it, but we both nearly escaped with our lives that day. Since then, I've been unable to find Thunderfang again, no matter how hard I try. I've realized that it will never let me get close to it anymore. That's why I need your help. I need you to continue my hunt for me, to do what I failed to do. You want us to hunt and slay the Thunderfang? Yes. I will still help you, of course. With my experience, I should be able to find a trail eventually. But your adventurers will have to hunt it down without my involvement. In the end, my presence would just alert the Thunderfang. I have to admit, it's quite a daunting task you're asking of us. You're the first person I've ever heard of who survived an encounter with Thunderfang. My apologies, I knew that was too much to ask. Wait, don't misunderstand me. I didn't say we wouldn't do it. What does that mean? That's right. As the Guildmaster of the Adventurers Guild, I accept your request. Forever grateful, Guildmaster. Unfortunately, I don't have any money to travel with you. That's no problem at all. I have a great idea to solve that issue. How about you stay with us for the time being and help us train our adventurers? I'm sure they would learn much from your skill with the spear. Think that would suffice. Say yes, Guildmaster. We can't let the silence slip through our hands. Sure. I don't see any downside in that arrangement. Then I will do my best to repay my debt to you. Wonderful. How about I show you around? Let's head to the training ground and I'll introduce you to the others. I bet he was planning this from the beginning. Okay. That seems good enough to me. I know I can do it within the span of like 3 days or so. I think that's what I'll do. I'll try to get everyone to at least 3 first. That way I feel a little safer doing it. And this is also why I purposely put the cap on so I don't over-level everyone, because I'll have the habit of over-leveling the adventurers so that I can just overpower said story quests without strategy or anything, just simply overpower them with over-leveling, which is a pain in the behind to do, by the way, because I once did it so far that I almost had 50,000 gold before the second story quest. I should say the major story quest, because I don't count this one as a major. That's try to avoid usually. It will repeat again eventually, though. Also, I know even if it fails, there's a small chance one of your adventurers will get a unique trait that will still increase their strength. Okay. I guess one of them will. Skiing. Interesting, not quite in my opinion, but it does raise some questions. Hi. Are you one of the instructors here? Indeed I am. Majika, the mage instructor, now that I answered your question, goodbye. You want to know who I am? Not particularly, no. New guildmaster around here. We have a new guildmaster. Wait, you don't know if friends passed away? Oh no, I do know. I've heard that the guildmaster was not disbanding. The guild was not disbanding, and that was all the interest I had in the matter. I do admit that a new guildmaster due to current circumstances does make sense. I hope this doesn't affect my studies. Well, was there anything else you'd like to say, guildmaster? I guess not. And I'll excuse myself. Good day, guildmaster. I don't even know anymore. And I want just be extra safe. I'm just gonna check something really quick. Remind me. Okay, so at least two. So. Gonna be in this. I know there should be at least one person who's in it. I'll check on that later. Okay, let's continue on with the quote. Party has come across a lonely camp. From the state, they could tell it had been left alone for several days now. However, seeing as there are still several camping supplies and belongings lying around, The owner probably didn't intend to leave the camp for too long. I already wondered if this might be the camp or the missing person they're searching for. But I looked around, and if they saw anything they kind, they found an owner in the camp, where they might be. Two things found in the tent suggested that the owner was in fact an adventurer, or at least someone who was somewhat experienced in living outdoors. It's likely now that this was the person they were looking for. Fawn was able to find some tracks leading away from the camp. If they follow these tracks, they might find what happened to the missing son. I already wonder what they should do next. Book it. Came across this scourging sight. They found signs that somebody was attacked by wild monsters. Fortunately, there was no body. So there might be a chance for the victim to still be alive. Find tracks. We'll find faint blood trails leading the way to bloodstain. Hopefully they weren't too late. If I waste too much time trying to avoid these monsters, the son will die. Because there's a limit to how far you can go, and if I remember correctly, it was roughly 28. Can't remember the count, but it was a decent number. But they had to like go through. There we go. Don't need to use any of my potions yet. This is where it's going to be a little pain. You fucking kidding me? Here. If I'm very quiet. I'm also just trying to focus. Why am I so far behind on that? Anyway. Heal. Right. Heal. Oh, now he decides to level up to 3. That, Let's see who I'm replacing first. I'm just kidding. Okay. Hello, are you the Guild Master? That I am, and you are. My name is Alon, sir, or also an adventurer, not for long. I'm actually the one who has been saved by your adventurers not too long ago. Alright, the missing son, I remember the report. I feel like I can guess why you're here, but why don't you tell me directly? I'd like to join the guild. After nearly dying last time, I realized that I underestimated the life of an adventurer and that I still have much to learn. By joining the guild, I hope to become a better adventurer. My hunch was correct, so I know I shouldn't be saying this, but why? Huh? Most adventurers don't have much of a choice and end up as adventurers, but I don't think that's the same with you. You have a family you can return to. I would be returning to life as a farmer. You could still die an ugly death like the one you just narrowly escaped. Fine, anyway. I guess I won't be able to discourage you. So it might be better to let you join than let you wander off on your own. Does that mean? Yeah, you're in, kid. Thank you, Guildmaster. You won't regret it. Just try to stay alive, okay? Kim, feel. As unbelievable as it might seem, the guild seems to have improved the reputation a bit since you've taken over. Now that you've have the necessary funds, there will be a need to invest those funds into improving the guild. Sounds reasonable, and therefore slightly unrealistic of you. Did you have anything specific in mind? I'll send you some drafts. I think some of the others also had their own ideas. Okay, let's get this one going first. And then we got attacked. They just started to kill everybody. Tried to run away. I ran all I might. Heard my family screaming, but I was too afraid to look back. And then when I finally stopped, I was the only one left. Oh god, so they're all dead. Wah. Can you bring her to one of the guest rooms? I think she needs some rest and some time to grieve. Of course. Something happened? Oh, Guildmaster, you saw that, didn't you? Some adventurers found the poor girl completely battered and bruised outside the guild, laying half dead on the ground. She told us that she is the daughter of a merchant and that she and her family were part of a caravan that tragically got attacked by bandits. She managed to flee, but the rest of her family wasn't so lucky. It's quite tragic. Lately, we get more and more stories about bandits attacking people. It's like there are no safe roads anymore. Even more disturbing is the fact that they also started abducting people. The strange thing is that they never asked for ransom and nobody knows what happened to them. That's rather worrisome. I wonder if this is going to have an impact on us. I hate to ask, but what do we do about the girl from before? I don't think she has anywhere else to go now. I'll talk with Eden later. Maybe the Church of Gananita will take her in and take care of her. Thank you, Guildmaster. I hope life will treat her kinder from now on. Let's hope so. Further this. How can I help you? Eden, there's something I need to talk with you about. I'm here to listen, Guildmaster. There's a short explanation. What happened to the girl is a tragedy. Losing one's family. That's why I want to know if there's anything you can do for her. Or specifically what the Church of Gornada can do for her. Or they, more often than not, help people who've lost their livelihoods or families. That's certainly true. Gornada has taught us that we do have to offer a helping hand to those in need. If she wishes so, we can take her in and help her start a new life somewhere peaceful. I see, that's good to know. Should talk to the merchant's daughter about this. She should still be in the tavern. What else can help you? That's all for now. May Guanana bless you, Guildmaster. Okay. Is everything alright? Yeah, that was a stupid question. My name is Kim. I'm the Guildmaster here. What is your name? Alyssa. Alyssa, do you still have a family? No. They were everything I have. My father, my mother, and my older brother all gone. I talked with a priest from... So, then they would be able to take you in. Hold life behind and start a new life. And with time, the pain will become a faint memory. Tell her to take your time. So, like, you have to make a decision. But you'll find a better path on your own. Stay as long as you want until you've made a decision. We do have the funds. Okay. I do have the funds to make a custom adventurer. But let's scan. See if there are any decent ones, at least here. Centric, Orange, Round. This one is good. Determined is good. Fast Learner is good. And Rational are all good. This one is decent. So the only good one right now is this one. And they have a boost in wisdom. That would be a 50 growth in wisdom. That's not too bad. Few classes. And most classes to be general about it, but this one would make for a good mage or Stop. We want to be logical about it. Because this one and this are very good for that type of build. So what I'll do is, hold on, let me grab you. And we can look at the classes. These are the current ones we have at the moment. There are a few others that are unlocked after this next story mission. But it's warrior, capable warriors who can deal great physical damage and are sturdy enough to stand on the front lines. Defender, the first to stand on the front lines and shielding their allies from harm. They are especially sturdy against physical attacks, however their damage output isn't impressive as other classes. Priest, well, priests do not have many options to deal damage to their opponents. They excel in supporting their comrades, be it by healing their wounds or granting them courage for the fight. Archers are ranged adventurers who are capable of attacking any foe on any range and are more accurate than most classes. Due to their low defense capabilities, they prefer to act from the back row and have tanks shield them from any harm. Rogues are adventurers who don't fight fair. They can use their skills to impose debilitating effects on their enemies or can get themselves out of harm's way, but by comparison they aren't as resilient as the other frontline warriors. Mages are versatile adventurers who can use a wide varieties of skills to deal with any situation, but their low health and physical resistance make them very susceptible to physical damage. Spearman is a vital support unit on the front lines, attacking from the second rank with precision and reach. They help ease the pressure on the frontline fighters, while serving as an additional layer of defense for the more vulnerable backline. There are a few other veteran classes that will be labeled. Primarily Arcane Knights, Paladin, Bard, Ninja. I remember, was there another one? I think there's another one I can't remember off my head. No, it's Bard, Ninja, Paladin, and Arcane Knight. Or the other veteran classes. For the most part, people can choose to be any veteran and novice classes. Right. The master classes are a little different because I believe you can only have one of those at a time because they require specific training in order to unlock the ability to become said class. If I remember correctly, I've yet to actually unlock master classes in most of my playing of this game. Hello, guys. Okay, but the main classes, the master classes, if I remember correctly, are Dragon Knights, Beastmaster, Storm Piercer, Silver Knight, Witch, Saint, and Swordmaster. I believe are the 7 master classes, and those are available, I believe, when the guild hits widely known. So that's much later in the game. I have enough money currently to make at least one new custom adventurer. Someone wants a custom adventurer. But do I want to do that right now, or do I want to do a proposal? I want to lean towards proposal, but also make, since I know what this next one is. Next story quest is the Bandit Leader. And the required level are 4 to 5, if I remember correctly. But since I have it at the level cap, we can grind the money out to get all of the proposals done. And when we have all the proposals done, we will also be able to customize people's unique adventures if they want specific adventurers. I'm doing alright, how are you doing, guys? What I'm gonna probably do is I was struggling to decide whether I wanted to have the unique survivor I have that is right here, that is designated, Bond is designated for essentially the chat and myself to represent. So I'm struggling to decide whether I want to have some of the unique traits that you can only obtain through certain random encounters, such as Loyal Friend and Crystal Eye, to this specific character, or do I allow people the opportunity to take those traits for themselves? Because when it comes to the story-based ones, those technically are quote-unquote farmable, but you will fail the quest after a certain adventurer obtains that trait. And it will bring down the mood of every adventurer that was in that party. And it will also weaken their bonds. Or relationships, in this case, to be specific. The one I've never had so far is Nemesis and Rival. I've never gotten adventurers who have become Nemesis or Rivals. I've had a few lovers. Okay, I'll hydrate. Well, I'm talking, since... Okay, good. And based on what my research does is roughly... It's like 90% of adventurers will have a straight or heterosexual interest, but a 5% for homo and 5% for bisexual. And I personally made Fawn bi because it's the chat and I think it's funnier if the chat has no preferences. One thing I will do is I will not allow Fawn use any of these traits. There are a few exceptions I'm going to make to that rule, but those are unrepeatable ones that get either offer a certain trait or offer a certain buff that I will allow eligibility for Fawn to use. But for the most part, Fawn will be doing like these ones. These ones are all repeatables. They offer minor experience, and some also offer traits or like this one right here. Give you 3 more hit points and 3 more special power. And what the Monocore specific one does is this one will allow you to recover it naturally. That's why I was fast learner, because all the way is weaker than The talented, if you put on the memories one, which is basically isekai ability, it will gain 30 for each growth. All that. Kind is very good because it offers increased effects for the healing and the battle point, which is good for... So these two traits specifically are very good for the priest, bishop, saint, as well as the bard, ranger, and mostly a bard, and then the healing class. Need any of these open right now. One extra day, so they can recover a little bit, and they'll unlock a few things here. Hello, Guildmaster. Hello? Someone there? Whoa! Did you just appear out of nowhere? Who are you? I am Rogan, an instructor in the Adventurer Guild. I thought it was time we met. Ah, I see. Why didn't you look for me in the beginning? That's because I've been observing you for the last few days. What? I've also checked your background. Your name is Kim, gender unknown. You started adventuring at the age of 13 with the previous guildmaster, but have known each other for much longer. You adventured together for more than 10 years until you two went your separate ways. Continued to make your living as an adventurer for a couple more years, but never joined hands with adventurers ever again. 3 years ago, you retired after a stray arrow hit you in the knee. Since then, you've been living on the money you saved up, and it was barely enough to keep you afloat. Then, about 2 weeks ago, the letter of the previous guildmaster arrived, and you came here as the new guildmaster. That was pretty accurate. Now for the important question. Why? That's alright, guildmaster, but I had to make sure that you were not in no way affiliated with them. Them? Who are them? Sorry, but I can't tell you that. Mere knowledge of them is dangerous. Then how am I supposed to know if I'm affiliated with them? Does any of that have to do with why you're hiding your face? Is Rogue even your real name? All valid questions, but I think it's better if we don't talk here. Come and meet me if you want to talk. Is increase some of these. That. And I know the old fortress will unlock as soon as we get the next story quest. So let's do one that can give us a lot of money. 1950, 2,330, 2009, 70, 2012. This one gets the most money. The problem is, I don't want to deal with traps. So we'll do this one. What I'm gonna do immediately is I'm actually gonna do party size. That way we can drag in this one. What's this one? Sure. Oh, that's convenient for us. Freaking of course there's gonna be monsters. Right next. Since I'm a coward naturally, I'm just gonna try and sneak my way over here. How the hell do I get to this one? Oh, this way. Uh-oh. Okay. Nope. There we go. Goddammit, Rogue, one day you'll be the death of me if you just don't stop jumping at me out of nowhere. I'm sorry, Guildmaster, but there's something important I have to tell you. What is it this time? We've been infiltrated by an unknown entity. Why would you think that? Strange things have been happening around here. Some items that went missing for a while, only in return. People have been complaining that someone's stealing their food. Certain someone has been sleeping on my secret bed while I wasn't there. Secret bed? What about the room we gave you? It'd be crazy to think I'd sleep somewhere everyone knows I'm vulnerable. Well, ignoring that, do you have any idea who the intruder is? No, and it's frustrating. Usually I never have this much trouble finding a spy once I know they're there. I'm sure this one might even be better than me at erasing their presence. Knowing you, that's quite the compliment and also very concerning. Do you think that you could flush them out? I won't rest until I have. Kim, Viola. You have more uptight than usual. How come? Spare me your humor. We have more important matters. We received an urgent quest from a nearby village. How urgent? In danger of getting raided by bandits. They say that the bandits showed up and declare that the bandit king is demanding a tribute from them. Bandit king. Guess got a reason why the bandits have been acting up lately. They were ready to pay the bandits whatever they wanted, but instead of money, they wanted half their people. They wanted actual people? Yes. For what purpose? No, but bandits threaten to destroy the village if they don't have the people ready for the next time they return. Of course the villagers do not want to meet their demands and are desperate. They asked us to protect them. What about the local lord? Shouldn't he be protecting them? I heard House Greyhorn is preparing a subjection force against bandits, but they won't spare any man for the protection of the village. Bandits will probably come in great numbers. I'm not sure if our adventurers are at the level where they could handle that. You're the Guildmaster, what shall we do? We accept the quest. This is actually an opportunity for us. Lately our name hasn't been spreading as much as the usual quests we're getting. But saving a village could really help us spread our fame. If we fail, then it might really be the end of us. Said it wasn't a gamble. But without any risk, we won't achieve anything. Besides, I don't think Fran will be very happy if we turn our back on the villagers. put up the quests and adventures whenever you think they're ready. Okay, this is the time now that we farm. And we grind levels. Design wrap. Clear mode. No, that quest and a few others have the annoying thing where they have the ones with the crossbows can stun your adventurers, and I would rather not deal with that with this one specifically. Now that we've gone that out of the way. Right now. I'll probably just do a couple quests here. What I'll do instead of doing the preparation stuff, we'll use the extended money we get from all these quests to make at least 2 or 3 of them. My bad first. That's so annoying anyway. Okay. Easy. Okay. We'll do string. Hello. Oh, correctly. Still messed up, right? Delay. Supporting him with all his tasks. What are you doing out here? It seems like you're waiting for something. A message is supposed to arrive today for Priest Eden from the church. I'm waiting here for the courier to receive it. Really, if that's what you're doing, I feel like Eden could do that himself. Of course not, he's a very busy man. These kind of tasks are perfect for acolytes like me. But this kind of task rather dull? Doesn't matter, I'm happy to help Priest Eden anywhere ever I can. Well, isn't this adorable? Got a message here for the priest. Oh, thank you, I'll take it. Alright. Task over. My task is over. Goodbye. Oh, hello, Guildmaster. It's good to see you. Did you need something from me? Oh, you know, I was just walking by, but Nora here has something for you. Nora. Priest Eden, I received a message for you here. I was expecting a message for today. Alright, did you purposely not tell me about it so I couldn't receive it myself? What? No, Yes, I'm sorry. I thought I could do it for you. Fine, I'll take it. Was there anything else, Nora? No, I'll excuse myself. Nora, yes. You don't have to do this. I don't need your help. She looked like she was about to cry. Again. Oh, I apologize, Guildmaster. It seems like I'm a little bit tired. I hope you don't mind if I excuse myself for today. Of course not. Thank you, Guildmaster. What the hell? I definitely yelling at somebody. Need a long time. I don't feel like fighting anything, so I'm just gonna go for the ones that give me the most money that don't require me risk killing any of the adventurers. That is no bueno, mis amigos. Nope. See you later. Gotta go. Oh, how convenient. They're all here. I can't help myself. Ah, shucks. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. I miss. I miss. Healing stuff. There we go. Ah. We have enough now to make 2. No. Still have enough for 2. Who would want theirs made first? Something pretty, that's okay. Resilient, selfish, and pessimist sucks. Popular is good, arrogant is meh. Tiny is meh. This one's eh. Okay. Someone wants adventure for them mid, just let me know. Ugh, I'll be right back. I need to stretch a little bit. Or before I fall asleep. Ugh. How much do myself? Oh, oh, oh. Oh, okay, okay. Can't melt. Since it doesn't look like anyone responding to wanting their adventure from me yet. Not who else? Oh, I'm doing this. Let me double check how many people are in there. So I don't know how many people specifically are allowed to join one way at a time. I think they're mad. They look like she just restarted, but I assume she's probably around. Very much a first come first serve situation in that regard, but no, thank you. It's a crystal eye. Yeah. Okay, let's see here.
baby. I'll be back in a little bit.
Huh? Hmm. For this only mentors I have, so excuse me. Not selling me towards a little wolf with a fresh set of bandages. Started to growl at her, probably trying to tell her to back off, but Fawn didn't stop. Instead, she started to slowly reach out for the injured animal, trying best not to scare the little wolf. Miraculously, it seems like the wolf somewhat understood that Fawn had no ill intentions and let it touch him. Fawn was successfully able to treat the little wolf's wounds. Party thought that was all they could do for it and wanted to move on. Fawn had a different idea and started to carry the injured little wolf with her. She said after all this, they can't leave it behind and just hope for the best. She decided to take the little guy with her until it fully recovered. Once gave Fawn weird looks, but they knew that there was no point in arguing with her. So, currently what Injured Pup does is it lowers movement, accuracy, and dodge. But it will eventually give you the Loyal Friend trait, which boosts, I believe, accuracy, initiative, and like willpower. Of course, we have like 2 sets of freaking flying. Here's the next day. Actually, dodge, initiative, bravery, and willpower. And the crystal eye basically means that you can see hidden enemies. So essentially now what I can do is there's a later quest that involves assassins that are hidden and stuff. Fawn will be able to see those automatically and be able to attack them, which will knock out them being hidden. And target hidden enemies prevent blind, which isn't too bad. Here's an Orbital Fortress one. I'm gonna probably have to hire another adventurer after this. So we'll see what happens here. There's no way to avoid it. We have to fight at least one of them, and I'd rather fight the zombies because they're a little easier for me to deal with. A little less annoying. Perfect, actually. Best persuade the lone adventurer to keep on living. She asked the man what the names of his comrades were, how they met, and what he liked about each of them. Then Zoe asked the man if this is what his comrades would have wanted. No, finally answered. Zoe asked him if he would like to join the Adventurer Guild, and after a long pause, he finally agreed. The party helped the man collect the corpses of his former comrades, and together they burned their corpses to keep them from turning into undeads. Silent prayer for his comrades, the man left and promised that he would go join the guild. We got a Ridley. Nice! Free adventure, let's go. They're everywhere. Why are they getting everywhere, man? What the hell? I just want. These bands are so annoying, man. Why don't they just leave me alone? Ooh,
Meanwhile,
be gone, demon. We got a free adventure, let's go. They'll take it. I know after this room I have to make and stuff. You know, brain and fiber. Okay, this is gonna be deal with. No, I don't. That's just kind of funny. I'll do one last quest and I'll probably... Let's see. So this will be the last quest before I raid out somebody. I think it's tomorrow. I'll double check on Discord, but I'm gonna double check now actually. So, give me a moment. No, it is actually tomorrow that it will be there, so depending if I have relatives over or not, I'll decide the specific time. So the time will subject to change. What I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna set it up really late, but there will be another stream tomorrow. I have to remember to save this, though. Or otherwise I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna end this a little early. Okay. Holy shit. Actually, that seems very accurate because if I remember right, the first 2 years I had with this channel, I didn't have any mods. I purposely chose to do it all by myself. That was not that was not a good idea on my part. Congratulations. Been here for so long. All the people who mod for me have been here since I recreated this channel. And same goes for one of the VIP. Oh wait, no. Oh wait, that's the right one. I forgot to close that. Oops. Let me quit. Here. And what the first thing I'll do, next time I stream this is I'm going to immediately create or attempt to create an adventure for my mods. Because I feel like it makes most sense to have them have a custom adventure first, but I'll probably just ask them later. If I remember on Discord if they want an adventure or something. Select myself up. Perfection. Okay, who do I want to go to? Do I want to go? Because there's 3 people have streaks for it. I'll probably read out to one of them, but who do I want to read out to? I want to bring moving towards Brennan. You know what I'll do is I'll read out over to my buddy Pong here. We'll read out the Palm in the next stream. Did Palm have to restart her stream? Because it's not showing the right amount of time, because she started her stream around the same time I did. No, she did have to restart. I know for sure she did. Or is it no? Or is it shorter that time because of the Oh wait, actually it might be because it's a collab stream. That's why it's like that. Oh, that makes more sense actually. Okay, let's go right out to Palm. Show Puppy some love while she's playing some lockdown protocol with peoples. Yeah. Okay, Twitch end is done. I'm gonna end here on YouTube and Twitch end.